everyone, welcome to Roscoe's World. Continue to work on my POI for Festival of Fools for my new book. Here's where we left off right here. I've got some Mardi Gras and some booths and party decorations and some Mardi Gras masks, and I'm going to populate this new place. Welcome back to Roscoe's World Radio. Today we're going to be talking about the Festival of Fools. The first surviving notice of the Festival of Fools emerged from Paris between 1160 and 1172. This suggests Paris was the significant early center for its development. Core spirit of the festival was the inversion of the social hierarchy. For a brief period, the world would turn upside down, allowing those of lower status to mimic or even assume the roles of their superiors. It was a release value for social tensions. In its earliest forms, it was often called the Feast of Subdeacons because it was primarily organized and led by the lower-ranking clergy, such as deacons and subdeacons, who were otherwise largely ignored. Contrary to later preconceptions of pure chaos, early versions of the Festival of Fools, particularly in places like the Notre Dame, sometimes involved elaborate or over-the-top feasts. The most significant pagan influence of the Festival of Fools comes from the Roman tradition of the Kalends of January. This was the multi-day celebration around New Year's that involved widespread rivalry, masquerading, cross-dressing, feasting, and the temporary overturning of social norms. The church actively tried to suppress this pagan New Year's customs, but instead they often Christianized or absorbed them. The election of the mocking king or lord of misrule during the Festival of Fools is a direct echo of similar figures in ancient Rome or Germanic winter festivals, where a temporary king presided over the festivities, often selected by a popular vote from the crowd. Some scholars argue that the Festival of Fools emerged as partly as a cathartic counterpoint to the increasing rigid or solemn nature of the medieval Lundkrieg. The main church services had become very formal and Latin-based, often unintelligible to the common people. The feast offered a space for irrelevance and popular expression within the church setting. Parodic elements and the costuming and the role-playing and the sometimes theoretical nature of the Festival of Fools can be seen as many roots in early medieval drama and folk plays. It provided a context for performance and satirical commentary. This central theme of the world upside down was not unique to the Festival of Fools, but a widespread motif in medieval thought and art. It represented a temporary, chaotic inversion of normal order, often to highlight the absurdity or problems with the established order, but ultimately to reinforce it. The Festival of Fools was a living, breathing manifestation of this motif. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. This has been Joshua Marchant with Roscoe's World Radio. I'll see you in the next one.